this is the way that God's grace was explained to me, right? I said, just imagine, like, thank you, Tammy, for the heart fingers. Just imagine you having a big old Christmas party, right? And you go to the store to go buy some drinks, some appetizers for the party. And when you go, you see this dude, this homeless dude hanging out in front of the store. And you have compassion on him. And you're like, hey, bro, I would like to invite you to this party. Free meal, drinks, everything. Just come hang out, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And homeless dude's like, hell yeah, bet, I'm with that. So you take him with you to your house. And you invite him to this party with your friends and your family, right? And the dude comes up in the house with you. And you tell that dude, hey, bro, go ahead and hang out. And then I'm going to fix you a plate. I got you. And he's like, all right, thank you. And while you're busy in the kitchen fixing this dude a plate, this dude sneaks off into your house and he go gets a bag, like a duffel bag or something, and he ransacks your bedroom, your kids' room, your grandma's room, everybody's room, and he gets you guys for all y'all valuables, jewelry, gold, money, everything. And then when you finish with his plate and you go over there to give it to him, you notice this dude walking out the front door with his duffel bag full of stuff, and you can see your kids' game system hanging out of the back. You can see your wife's gold chain sticking out from one of the pockets in the duffel bag. So you obviously see and you know that this dude just robbed you. You feel me? And he opens the front door and he steps outside and he's getting ready to leave. And you're holding this plate in your hand, right? Full of food, piled over with food, biscuits and turkey and corn on the cob and mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce, all that good stuff, right? You got this big fat plate for the dude, and this dude just basically robbed you in front of your face. But instead of tripping, instead of even calling him on his bullshit, you call him and say, hey, bro, hold up. And he's walking out the door and he stops and he sees you. And he realizes that you caught him, right? But instead of telling him, like, man, give me my shit back, you punk ass motherfucker. I welcomed you to my house. I brought you over here. I fed you. I made sure you're good and this is how you can do me. Instead of doing all that, you tell him, here goes your plate. The plate of food I hooked you up with, bro. Take this plate and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And that's God's grace. Because God showered his grace upon us when we did all that to him. When we sinned against him, when we broke his heart, when we put him down, when we did all this crazy stuff that you can only imagine, you know what I'm saying? God still has his grace on us. Thank you, Sid, for the roses. God still forgives us. God still loves us. And just like that person who robbed and stole from you, after you invited him to your house, after you told him you're gonna feed him and everything, instead of tripping, you're like, here you go. Here goes your plate. You know what I'm saying? And that's the grace that God has on us. And just like Vanessa said, have grace on others. And that's what she means. The same grace that God has on us, have that same grace for others. You know what I'm saying? Look at others in almost like the same way that God looks at us. Have compassion on people. Feel me? Because at the end of the day, you understand that because sin is in this world and it causes us to do a lot of stupid stuff, a lot of stuff that people do is not actually them. It's sin getting a hold of them. It's almost like they're possessed. You feel what I'm saying?